Hi everybody, welcome back to the stream. I'm Lone Wolf, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, I'm Lone Cerberus. Now you may remember last time I managed to collect all the gunsmithing stuff from both Coastal Highway and Pleasant Valley. And basically we're going to be carrying on with that today, and we're going to be making our way to, not necessarily to Bleak Inlet, well, yeah, we are going to be making our way to Bleak Inlet, but we're going to be taking all the gunsmithing stuff there. And I might as well collect some coal while I'm here as well. Actually, saying that, I've got enough coal up at the... Got enough coal the other side of here, haven't I? Now today will be a relatively short stream for myself. Yeah, a relatively short stream for myself. When did I drop my pry button? Never mind. Never mind. Just drop all of that. Just because. Now once we get back to Coastal Highway, I will, once we get back to the cabin in Coastal Highway, looks like I'll be spending the night there again, which is absolutely fine. And then in game tomorrow, okay. This might look harsh, and it is kind of harsh, but I know this route, although I've got the possibility of breaking legs or spraining ankles and spraining wrists, I know that I can get down that route. Primarily because I've done it before. That new house, or is that... Oh no, it's the cabins, isn't it? Yeah. That's fine. Was remember playing the Escape the Dark Walker, and my route took me down here to get to the green fire, and to say I was bricking it is kind of an understatement. But Escape the Dark Walker was a fantastic mode. Really was one of those. Really was one of those modes that you needed to play it. Remember playing the Escape the Dark Walker. My route took me down here. Yeah, that really was a good mode. I know they've got it on. I know they've got it on here again. You can play it as often whenever you want. But yeah, that was good. Back to Coastal Highway. Sorry, we're back to the coastal town site, should I say. Right. Now this is the crucial bit. This is where I've got to go through everything. And decide what I'm taking and what I'm not taking. Definitely going to take crampons. Right. Which does all this lead weigh? 12 kilos. Okay. so you're gonna have to. Didn't mean to sleep. Meant to pass the time. Just gonna throw us out from tomorrow. Okay, there's the Aurora. No, but I soon will be. Right. Drop. Drink. Just to get rid of that. Okay. Right. Except there's a blizzard. Of course there's a blizzard. Right. Can't go anywhere while there's a blizzard. So... Right. So now we'll use that time wisely. use the rest of the day to get out there. Good afternoon, Amy. How are you doing? So, ooh, good. I have yet to do my workout today, which is why this is going to be a relatively short stream, so that I can go out and do my walking. Go for an hour's walk today. Yeah. I mean, I've got to start getting the training in, because it's February now. March, April, May. I've got 3 months to get myself fit enough to do the walk in May. So I know it's only 25 kilometers, but it's still a relatively long way, particularly when you've been doing nothing for a year. So today's stream's only going to be about an hour and a half. And then of course, yeah, of course it is. And then of course there's somebody's going to be streaming later on today. Yeah, somebody's going to be streaming later on today that I want to watch. Yeah. Because it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to embarrass you or me by singing. I'll just say happy birthday. That's alright. Decide once you start. Resident Evil Director's Cut. Or Mortal Kombat. That's true, yeah. That is true. Yeah. Good way of doing it. Good way of looking at it. Oh, excuse me. Right. I'd certainly be able to cross into the ravine, but what's going to happen after that? Am I going to have time? The answer is probably no. There are a couple of caves I can camp in though. That's if I can get to the ravine before the blizzard hits. Okay, I will do. Update. Update PUBG. Update PUBG. After stream. Get it working. Yep, I'll do that. Yep, we certainly do, Bob. We certainly do. I did briefly play PUBG a few weeks ago, and I'm not sure if it's a new mode or a new town or something. But I went, obviously I parachuted in, and it felt different. It didn't feel like a normal PUBG. It didn't feel like one of the events. But if it was a desert map, so I'm not sure if it was the sniper map or a completely new stage. But it felt different. It almost felt like a built-up area. And the amazing thing was my team just scattered to the four winds as normal, but I managed to survive a whole 4.5 minutes on my own. Haven't played it since, because I thought it's not the same without Amy. So yeah, did that. How overloaded am I? 53. So I'm just over 3 kilos overloaded to what I can run. Alright, so I've already explored that trailer. I'm not doing ferrying because I don't need to ferry. What do I need to do though? Need to keep walking is what I need to do. Just up here. Just round the next couple of corners is train unloading, which is where I'm heading for. Then we've got to go through the ravine and we've got to cross the broken bridge, and that's fun. And I'll pour as much sarcasm into my voice as possible. That's a lot of fun crossing the broken bridge. I suppose it is better than the Ash Canyon bridges though, because this bridge doesn't move. I was definitely clenching in Ash Canyon, crossing some of those bridges, especially the really, really high one. I think most people could hear it. I think most people could hear the... Right, so up here, around the corner. Corner. Now put that one there. Right. Okay, 57 minutes. How wet is my clothing? It's not too bad. I was expecting worse. Right, my carrying weight is going to go down. Start going down in a minute. It should start going down now actually. Which means it's going to be harder to walk. Means I'm going to get slower and slower. But to counteract that, let's eat. Because I've got a means I've got an empty tin that I need to think about, or empty can. Keep calling them tins. Everybody in the UK knows what I mean. But they are cans. Which is ironic because they've never been made out of tins. They've always been made out of steel and... I think steel. I don't think they've ever been made out of tins. Out of tin. Brass. Might have been made out of brass. Brass is an alloy of... It's gonna bug me now. I know it's zinc and something. What is brass an alloy of?
According to Britannica, brass, alloy of copper and zinc, of historical and enduring
Copper and zinc. I knew it was zinc. So this is the tunnel to the ravine ahead of us. I should, in theory, should be able to get to the cave the other side, oh, excuse me, of the broken bridge. Or sorry, Raven's Bridge, I think it's called. Which reminds me, I know there's a few points, a few Polaroid points. Yeah, that's what I meant. Surveyed locations. Have I even discovered it yet? No, I haven't, but there's 5. Okay. Enter Bleak Inlet region, Ravenfall Trestle. That's it, Ravenfall Trestle, Ravine Basin, Coastal Highway. So we're going to go through the tunnel. As soon as we come out the other side, I've got a map, which is probably going to be a problem because I haven't got any charcoal. You bloody idiot. That's alright though, because alright though, because the sun's going down, we've got to set up camp somewhere. Okay, if you're not particularly fond of heights, look away now. Okay, this is the broken part of the railroad, and I'm going to give myself every advantage I can. When you think about it, I'm balancing on something that is essentially about 1 inch wide. Always makes me nervous. This random slowing down that's occurring, it's because we're walking into the wind, and every so often the wind will pick up and slow us down. Eventually we're going to be making our way down there. But don't worry, there is a rope. The only downside is I'm still 12 kilos overloaded. Right. Now this is, although it's a tunnel, it's a railway tunnel, in game it's actually classed as a cave. It's just a pity it's not a proper cave. Yeah, it's not the only balancing act I've got to do in this section, but at least the other balancing act is a little bit easier. It's not over a piece of, well, it's not over a piece of railway line that wide. You really should try the crampons out as well while I think about it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You're better off using the saw than the hatchet in real life, but that is in real life. This is a game. And there's another blizzard coming in. Wonderful. Come on. Once again, we're struggling to move forward because we're walking into the wind. And just the other side of this bridge on the right hand side, there's a cave that I'm heading for. There's usually a frozen corpse and some firewood in there. Usually. I just wish we weren't walking into the wind because this makes it so much harder. Come on. Oh, really slow now. Yeah. This is definitely the start of a blizzard. And the cave we're looking for is right in front of us now. Ooh, it's looking like it's going to be an aurora night as well. Yeah. It's always fun with an aurora night. Or maybe not. Was going to be an aurora night, but clouds have come down. Boo! And there's the cave. Right. What have you left us? A burnt out fire. Looks like some cases. Just throw a little light on the subject. Got a rabbit that seems to be... Oh no, it's running this way. Right, let's drop that rope. Not made much difference, but it's made a little bit of difference. Yep, rabbit. I'm still going to be walking into this cave, so you're going to want to run past me. There you go. I'll even move out the way for you. Right. Right at the back of the cave. Always use this as a windbreak. Hell no. Bloody put gunpowder on fire. You can actually do that. It does work, obviously. But you got to be very, 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 very careful. It's a little bit too much, and a little bit too much, you won't be needing a fire anymore. If you get my drift. Right. Okay. Let us eat and drink. Still 13 kilos overweight. Mind you, once I drop the rope, that's 5 kilos, so I'll then only be 8 kilos overweight. That's fine. Might as well make the last of the use of the last of the fire. Leave that rope for now because I know where it is. I've got water on me. I suppose actually, yeah. Drink some more water. Bring the weight down. I still got that lump of fir wood. That brings the weight down again. So we're coming up to the second. I think it's too, yeah, visibility's too low. I'm coming up to the second of the balancing act. However, coming up to the second of the balancing act, but this one is a lot easier. And I mean a lot easier. Remember the first balancing act, which was only about 10 minutes ago, was balancing on one of these railroad tracks. What do we have here? Scrap metal. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. Only for now. This is the second of the balancing acts. And where there's crows, there's a body. See, this one's a lot easier because it's a big tree. Big tree. Nothing. Okay. There's no point in mapping right now because fog's down. And with it being rather foggy, you don't particularly want. Well, you can't map anyway because you can't see. Right, that's that off my back, but I still have to lose 10 kilos. Get down here. Now that I'm at the bottom here, that's 4 kilos. So I'm going to get myself down to 28 kilos. Should be able to do this in a 1. Maybe not. Is it time for a go-go juice? Is it time for go-go juice? Ooh. Just there's a dead deer over there, but right, now it's time for go-go juice. Go-go juice. Though this will give me a raging headache when it wears off. But that's okay, because I'm aware of it. Checking the caboose. What do you got from me? What do you got from me? Perfect. Advanced guns. Now. Nope. Okay, the sun's just gone over midday. Okay. And the go juice is about to wear off. Fortunately, there is a cave at the other end here, so I can grab a couple of hours sleep. No, look at bunny wabbit. The deer there. Wabbit. Well, I have to sleep. Have to sleep. I need to sleep for a couple of hours. Have to sleep. Still 11 kilos overloaded. Okay. I'm choosing to ignore the deer carcass right now, because I've got enough food in my pack that I don't need extra as of yet. And we're finally back to Bleak Inlet. And if you remember, several months ago now, when I first started with this character, this was the first region that I was in. And that was a long time ago now. It feels like a long time ago anyway. Alright, Pensive Lookout, Last Resort Cannery, Echo 1 Radio Tower. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure that the photograph there, the Polaroid, is of Echo 1. In fact, I can actually check it. Check where it's supposed to be. Yeah, Echo 1 radio tower. Now the other thing I've got to do is I've got to wait for an Aurora to boot up a computer so I can get a code. I already know the code. I already know the code to get into the gunsmithing workshop, but because it's not one that you can type in yourself or look for yourself, or is it? I can't remember. But you need to have the code before you can enter the door. So we're looking for Echo 1 radio tower, which is down there somewhere. Cave up here. Just want to map. Just want to get this area on the map. Then I'll turn round. Cave's been marked. Looks like somebody set up a wall in here though. Mind you, is it a cave? Yeah, it is a cave, of course, because I just marked it on the map. Idiot. This is definitely a wall somebody has constructed to keep things out. Right. I will take a water bottle. You'll need water. I'll take your fur firewood as well. In fact, I won't take the fur firewood. I will drop your fur. I'll drop both firewood, just to keep me as light as possible. we'll get to the lookout. I'll get to the lookout, I'll drop the gunsmithing stuff. In fact, I'll drop the gunsmithing stuff at the rock climb, because why not? Not like the wolves are going to eat it. Get to the lookout. Do what I've got to do in the lookout. And get to Echo 1. Once I've got to Echo 1 and I've done what I need to do at Echo 1, I'll call the stream there. I'll end the stream. So... but I've got to get there first. So that's the plan. Drop all the gunsmithing stuff at the top of the climb. Get to the lookout. Sleep at the lookout. Get to Echo 1. Leave that maple. Leave that maple sapling. I've got enough maple saplings to create bows. Now, if that isn't a happy little painting, I don't know what is. See, we've got the phthalo blue there, and mixed it in with a little bit of orange. So it's this lovely purple. And then we're using less and less purple. It comes down to orange. Such a beautiful, bright colour. Yeah, that definitely deserves a screenshot. I'm sorry, it does. Whoever disagrees with me is a liar. Is it a phthalo blue? It's a bit too light to be a phthalo blue, isn't it? What's the yellow he always uses? It's going to bug me now, so I can remember the yellow he uses. Woof, 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 woof. Nope. Right. There's the bed.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I'm not asking you to carry this load for much longer.
Perfect.
Okay. 8 hours. With the sun going down. Let's see if we get an aurora. Nope. Yep, we need to get an aurora, just you let me in? No, of course you're not going to let me in. Typical. Okay, so it's obviously not one for us to look at. Never mind. See, the irony is the salted crackers, although yeah, they will make you thirsty. Of course they make you thirsty. They should be one of the longest lasting foods in the game because of the salt. Make our way to Echo 1 which is around here somewhere. There it is. But we've got to get there. Make sure I've got at least one piece of charcoal for when I get to the tower. Mr. Shane, no, this is survival mode. We're in Bleak Inlet at the moment. And welcome to the pack. Thank you for the follow. Always appreciated. Right, let's see what we've got in here. Yeah, the story's good. The story is fantastic. I've played both the original and the revised version, and both were fantastic, but the revised version is just so much better. Ooh, good. Yes, making bullets is an interesting thing. Is that the wolf or the first wolf you encounter? Ooh, yeah, that's harsh. Dehydration especially. Actually, won't do that yet because I've got with rocks. Okay, that's awesome. That's quite hard. In fact, that's very hard to do. Yeah, to be honest, sometimes it's about knowing the areas as well. Knowing where there's beds and where there's things to just, yeah. I mean, once you've played it enough, you'll know where pretty much everything is. Right, request extraction, walls everywhere, chased out of the muskeg to the coast, all predator deterrents failed. No food left, going to check the work site down below, Tower 12 for supplies, use code 154. Okay. Now you can't just use that knowing that the code is 154. You've actually got to come up here to get this and read that note. Once you've read it, however, right. That's it. Okay. Now I've just got to find the exact panorama point. Exact Polaroid point. And once I've done that, I will call an end to the stream. Right, and now how many have I got? Bleak Inlet complete. Yeah. Okay. So I've got Broken Railroad, Forlorn Muskeg, Hush River Valley, that's going to take fucking ages. Mountain Town, Ravine, I'll go back to the ravine, haven't I? I've got to find the other Polaroids as well. Right. Okay. So, tomorrow, if I'm here tomorrow, next port of call is back down there, taking all the gunsmithing stuff back, taking all the gunsmithing stuff down there, and then I will have to decide what the next step is going to be. It'll probably be back to the ravine, to map the ravine, and then start looking for the Polaroid, the second Polaroid in Mystery Lake. Anyway, let's do a pastime. Let the game save. Right, that's it for me today. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the follows. Do appreciate it. Like I say, I'm not sure if I'm going to be back tomorrow. If I am, keep an eye out for it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.